Hey, how's it going? So today we're out in the woods again, and I got a site, brand new site. It looks pretty decent. Uh, Probably around the 1800s, I imagine. Mid to late 1800s. Found on a 1910 map. We'll get in here and we'll date this place, see if we can find some artifacts, some relics that, we can put a date, and hopefully find some good stuff today. There's a chance of rain, but good luck. It's already raining. So we don't have to worry about the rain. Alright, check it out. I'll show you what I'm looking at here. It's not bad at all. It sure beats what we had yesterday, doesn't it? My goodness, that bamboo was just impossible. Perfect hunting scenario, this is. Perfect property for hunting. It's not overcrowded. Should be able to get in and out of this place fairly decent. I don't know where the house sat exactly. I just got here. I haven't looked around. So as we discover it, I'll film it. So we'll see you on the first hole. Well, what are we gonna get for a first signal? Alright, I got a 67. This, usually the first signal, the first few signals or so, I would say, is a good determinant of how your day is gonna go. Well, let's take a peek, see what it is. What is that? Something. Oh, I think that's a acorn nut right there. It fell apart. Kinda caught me off guard a little bit. I thought it was iron. Maybe it was iron. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it was iron. It's got that round shape to it. That's why I'm getting such a high tone. I don't know what that is, or was, but it's old. Has some age. Yeah, alright. Nice. Moving on. See what else we can find. See ya. Well, I got something showing here. Looks like big iron. Let's take a peek at it. It's a hinge. Well, that's good. That means there was a big structure here, huh? Alright. It's hard to date these hinges. They go back as old as iron. They started using hinges to hold doors on and stuff, but can't tell if that's a square nail in there. Looks like a round nail. So, yeah. Not bad. Not bad little relic. Let's see what else we can find. Yeah, nothing dates a site like a shoe, does it? We got us a mule shoe, our first shoe. Nice. Could be up to the 20s, up to the 30s, and possibly up to the 40s. But most likely minus 30s, I would say. 20s, 30s, 10s, even the 1800s. Okay, see ya. We got a loud 28 signal. Doesn't sound like a shotgun shell, but what is it? Looks like some kind of scrap to something, doesn't it? An old can, probably, or something. Yeah, that's what that is. Can slaw. Yeah. Alright. Moving on. See ya. Yeah, I just pulled up a nice old iron file. These are pretty common. They use those, of course, on horseshoes and, around the farm, stuff like that. But look how big that one is. That's huge. It doesn't have any of the filings on it left. It's all rusted away, but yeah, nice. Nice old relic tool, huh? Alright, so yeah, just pulled up another little piece of a hinge, and right next to that is a huge 88 iron signal. Maybe, I don't know, it might be something else too. It's kind of kind of big not to be iron, so that's why I'm thinking iron. 88's pretty big. It's a big number. But what is it? Yeah, it's iron. What is that thing? Interesting looking. Huh. You know, I don't know what that is. Seems to have a little brass on it. Some part or piece to something, huh? Yeah. Well, alright. We'll keep that in our thoughts and we'll move on. Nice, though. Alright, see ya. Yeah, this is turning out to be a nice little place, full of relics. We got a 10. Yeah, pretty low. And I don't know about you, but I like to dig 10s. I like to dig anything above 0. This could be a horseshoe. Oh, good grief, I got trees falling on me. Yeah, could be a horseshoe. Could be just scrap too. But it doesn't hurt to find out, does it? That's why I dig everything. Every signal above 0 is a target for me. Because I have pulled out some really nice relics. Doing that, you know, I don't see anything, so it's probably just a piece of scrap that I can't see unless it's deep. I don't know. Let's hit it with the detector and find out. Put my headphones on. Just take a sweep. Find out. Alright, the only signal I'm getting is over here, and I think I see it. Yes, it's part of a mason top. A little scrap. Find those a lot. Very common. Alright, let's move on. See ya! I love these 20 signals. This is a 26. You don't forget that the 20 range is gold and buttons, old nickels, and yeah, of course, you get your shotgun shell. But it's a good range. Anything in the 20s is a really good range that you want to take a look and pay close attention to. Probably just a shotgun shell, but it's not going to hurt my feelings to take a look. Let's get these headphones on. Scan that area real quick. It's right there. Is it modern? It is modern. 1970s pull tab. Ugh. Well, alright, so we have 1970s stuff in here too. Yep. Alright, that's good to know. See ya. Well, yeah, we got us a 55 signal. 55. Curious. 50s are good. Did we get it? Where you at? Where is it? Where you at? Come on. It's not going to reveal itself. It's going to fight every inch of the way. Sometimes these relics like to reveal themselves, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. But we're going to figure it out, huh? Oh, signal's changed. Signal's changed a lot. Now it's reading iron. Yep, there it is. That's why. It's a big, huge iron nut. Yeah, nut for a nut. It's that shape and that big thickness of it. It depends on how it's sitting in the ground. If it's sitting like this, it's going to give you a high tone. That's probably why we got a 55. It was probably slanted just a little bit. If it's sitting like this, it's going to give you less of a signal. It all depends on how it's sitting in there. Alright, moving on. See ya. Yeah, I just got a solid 40. Solid numbers are sweet. Because, you know, it tells you that it's something probably decent. You know, it's not jumping around. It pretty much knows what it is. I wish it'd tell me, because I don't know what it is. Not until I pull it out. Man, more tree parts. Trees are falling on me in here. There it is. What is that? Looks like a can. Yep. Just a piece to a can. That's probably the can where that top came off. Alright, see. Oh yeah, getting excited. Big 73, 74 signal right here. Solid. 73, 74, that means non-ferrous, right? Is it a coin? Is it? What is that? It's a buckle, maybe? It is. It's a buckle. Nice little buckle. You gotta be careful when you push it out. You don't want to lose the tongue if it's on there. Let's see, this one was an iron tongue. Completely destroyed, but alright. Oh well. That's a nice little buckle. See that? There's a relic. Nice. Beauty. Alright. Finding buckles in here. That's a good sign. More to come. Okay. See ya. Yeah, I just found a couple parts to a mason top, but right here we got a nice solid 50, 55. Let's see what it is. This is turning out to be a nice sight. Nice hunting, yes. I kind of needed it from yesterday. Yesterday was a little discouraging. And it was a beautiful old home and barns and stuff, but my goodness, you know, that was the worst place I've ever had to detect. But got plenty of other sites. Ugh, really? Yes. Another Pepsi cap. Good grief, Pepsi. I hope you solved this problem. Well, I guess you did. They're plastic caps now, but ugh. Yep, see ya. Yeah, so I just pulled this up. It was about 18 signal, but man, it looks like a big piece to a bunch of different things or one thing in a million pieces. I don't know what that would have been. It's pretty dang solid. It's coming all apart. Has paper in between. You know what that is? That's an old winding, probably to a motor or something. That's probably what that was. Some kind of old motor piece. Huh. Yipper. Alright. Junk. See ya. Yeah, nice 50 signal. That looks like a brick. It is a nice old clay brick. But that's not the signal I got. Here it is. Here it is. It's a ring. Yeah. Probably a single tree or double tree ring. Harness ring. Yeah. Beauty. Save all those. Those are nice relics. Alright, moving on. See ya. Yep, they seem to always be underneath roots. This is a 67 signal. And it is under this root right there. And I still haven't replaced my knife. You know, it's funny. I go out and find things that people have lost, and I end up losing stuff. I mean, I don't do that. That's not normal. I don't know where I would have lost my knife, but that's not normal for me. I'm the kind of guy that pays attention to detail, and yeah, lost my knife, so I gotta find a new knife, replace it. Alright, must have got it by now. In there somewhere. We're gonna have to sweep that with the detector and find it, because it's not jumping out at me. Alright, be right back at you. Look how deep that was. It was still in the hole. How in the world do these things get that deep? That's not that old. Huh. Interesting. And that's a good 7 inches deep right there, maybe 8 inches deep. They must have did some soil pushing around here or something. That tells us something, right? That's information. Alright, see ya. Well, that's interesting. You know, I've found hammerheads that didn't have the handle on them anymore. But never one with still the handle attached. That's not very old. It's fiberglass. I bet you somebody just chucked this in here from the roadside or something. It's an old style design. See how small that head is? That gripper part there? And that's a pretty small piece. They don't make them like that anymore. It's tiny, tiny hammer. But yeah, interesting. Fiberglass though. It's probably 80s, I would imagine. Yeah, somewhere around there. Okay, see ya. Old scissor handle. Yeah. Can't find the rest of it. Somewhere in here. Alright, moving on. I got a big iron overload signal. These can be good or they could be bad. It's hitting something in there. Oh yeah, well, that one's good. You know what that is? Can you tell? Well, it goes on a door. That's the old style door lock system. Yeah, they date from the turn of the century. Yep, the handle, it's got a hole in it somewhere. The handle would have went through. It's the old locking system. There's the hole, I think. Somewhere. Yeah, well, it's pretty rusty. Not a great relic. You can still find these all over the place in antique stores and stuff like that. I don't think I'm going to keep that. I think I'll just leave it here. Yep. We know where it is. Alright. See ya. Well, that's neat. I've never found one like that before. I imagine this is for going in the ground and it pushes the dirt for digging. Hook it to a piece of farm equipment. It's interesting. I've never seen it with the flares on it like that. Neat. Alright, let's move on. Oh yeah, let me just add this. One of the hardest things when you're detecting in the woods like this with these detectors is you see all these open holes and stuff, and then you have the cable that's open. Well, every time you're swinging this detector, crap gets stuck in there. I mean, when you're trying to swing, it gets stuck. Why do they do that? Why do they do that? There should be nothing that catches on anything. Remember, you got to swing this back and forth. And when you're in an environment like this, which is common for metal detecting, because this is where the old house sites are, it should be easy sweeping, right? Nothing should catch in there ever. So, just a heads up, you know. I thought about taping this all up and stuff, but man, what a pain in the butt. All right, so now we got a 26 signal in here. I'm thinking shotgun shell, but I haven't found any yet. So, might be something else. Might be a button. Maybe this will be my first shotgun shell. I'm not seeing it. Huh. You see anything in there? Oh, there it is. Trash. Trash, 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 trash. Alright, see ya. Yeah, it's a little wrinkled and crinkled, but do you see what it says? Yep. It's a Ford. Not sure what kind of Ford that belonged to, but it still tells a story. So that's a keeper. Alright, moving on. See ya. And there's a common find. It's a plow. See ya. We got our first mason lid. Yes, it tells you one thing, right? Someone was eating here. They unscrewed that cap and they threw it on the ground. Yep. Activity. See ya. Got a 35, 36, 37 signal. It's kind of jumpy. So probably another bottle top maybe. I don't know. Oh. Do we see it? Let's see. Where? Yeah. Where'd you go? There it is. What is that? What is it? Looks like a piece of iron. Kinda took over a piece of copper. I don't know. Scrap? Yep. Just scrap. Maybe a piece to a roof or something, I think. It's kind of thin though. Alright. It's raining now. Yeah. Oh boy. I hope it lets up. See ya. Got a pretty nice sounding 50 signal. One thing this rain is doing, it's giving me some nice moisture in the ground at least. Help out these signals. gonna have to fan it. Is that it? Some kind of fancy. Yeah, some kind of fancy that's all wrinkled up. That's nice. That has some age to it. We'll have to unfold that, put it in the oil bath, unfold it, and see if it turns out to be anything decent. Alright, let's keep on moving. Try to stay dry at least a little bit. Probably an old fireplace ash shovel, I imagine. Being small like that. Didn't fare very well, did it? Okay, see ya. Now we got something big and iron in here that I had to chop at. Gonna get this big old root out of the way. Alright, should be able to get in there with the shovel now. Oh, it's big. Oh, it's a big plate to something or other. Yeah, oh well. Unrecognizable. Moving on. See ya. Well, that's probably the largest piece of iron I've ever found. It's a 55-gallon drum barrel top. Nice to get that out of there. Alright, see ya. Oh boy, I'm getting some big iron pieces here. Oh man, that thing is heavy. I don't know what that would have been. Wow. Big chunk of iron. Got some springs attached to it. Interesting. Okay, see ya. Yeah, the nasty garbage mongrels made it in here. There's a little bit of trash everywhere. And some bottles. There's a Pepsi and Coke. And some neat little flowers that were planted here. It's interesting. This is all loaded with trash in here though. Pretty modern stuff. Yeah. That was a big old tree there. We'll go up here, search around, see if I can find the house site. I'm pretty close to it, I believe. And, well, I know where the barn area was, because I was finding all kinds of barn stuff, so we can always head back there. But I don't like finding modern trash. It's a pain in the butt. You spend most of your time digging that. Spiders are out, lots of cobwebs. Oh, a refrigerator. Junk. Nasty people. And their junk. Alright, let's go this way. Let's see what's down here. I'm seeing a fallen tree up there. See how big that tree is? You follow the clues. And, you know, the big old trees, that usually leads you to something. Hopefully the house foundation, or at least where, look at the trash in here. Look at this, tires and garbage. Everywhere, garbage. Oh yeah, this is looking like a old house site to me. See it in there? Yep. Of course, I bet we're gonna find lots of trash. You just touch a tree and it rains down on you. Yeah, look at this. This is big grass. Some kind of daffodil flower, I assume. Usually you find like a little road, a little driveway or something leading up into the property. So I'm betting the house sat back there because I'm not seeing much over here. Alright, well I'm going to search around in here and then I'm going to head back in the woods a little bit and skirt around the back side of that because I think that's where the house sat. See those big old trees there? Yeah, I think that's where the house was. Alright, so see ya on the next, hopefully good find. See ya. We're going that way. Well, this signal could be interesting. So I'm searching around in here, headed that direction like I was telling you I was going, and I'm hearing nothing, absolutely nothing, no signals whatsoever. But then I come upon this signal, which is about a 73. It could have been a bottle cap or something that blew in off the road, who knows? Or it could have been something the farmer left behind, a nice buckle or something like that. Let's take a peek. Oh, I still got roots attached in there somewhere. There we go. It's getting muddy. Break that up. Didn't sound like it was close to the surface, so it's probably over in here somewhere. Alright, let's sweep that real quick and see if we found it. Yeah, everything's getting all nasty, muddy. Deep. Oh boy. That means iron probably. Yep. A big washer. Well, that's been in the ground for a while. Huh. Interesting. It's not a harness ring, it's just a big washer of some sort. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Yeah, well, I think I found a bottle dump. That turns into another bottle hunt. Look at this. There's a milk bottle. Nice. Nice little milk bottle. You gotta collect these when you can. Another milk bottle was broken. Little medicine. Jar. Like a little cup. Yeah, there's some stuff in here. Oil, a baby bottle, there's a Coke, which one is it? I think that's the patent office, although I can't read it. Concord, North Carolina. Broken. Some more kale oil. Whiskey. No date. Oh, that would have been nice. Daniel Boone beverage. Oh, that's interesting. Bummer. Maybe we can find another one of those. Insulator. You just never know what you're gonna find. But I tell you, I got enough bottles to last me a lifetime. Every time I go out, I find these little hot spots like this. Just bottles dumped. I might save that. Yeah, I think I will. I can cut the top off of that and make a cup out of it. It's pretty interesting. There's some iron in here. Somebody had marked this spot right here next to this old cedar. Yeah, look at the barbed wire coming through there. Oh, this must be like a land boundary. Probably. What's we got there? Big jug. Oh, we're gonna have to do some metal detecting in here. I believe this is directly right in back of the house site. Yeah, because I can see roof material up there. That's a big old hickory tree. Nice. There's some more debris over here. Some more bottles. Jar. That's one of those wide mouth. I think that's beer. I have a few of those. Some roof material. Listerine. Those are always nice. Yeah, a nice green bottle. Well, that's not very old, is it? Sun drop. Looks like there's some modern stuff in here. Yeah, see? There's some modern dumping in here. 50s. Is that a tricycle? Yeah, that's a tricycle. What's left of it? Okay, look at that. There's a stone. This is the house site right here. Right where somebody dumped. Nice cornerstones right there. Alrighty. Could have been a barn maybe. Or something else. We don't know. But I got plastic in with a nice old food jar. Huh. Well, it's a place to explore at least. Those make nice fish tanks. Those big jars like that, nice big old fish tanks. Look at this old tree here. I don't want to get near it. The creature will probably jump out at me. Oh boy, look at this. We found a bottle dump. Yes, we did. I don't know how old. Oh, that's not very old. 70s? 60s, maybe 50s. That's an upper 10. But I'll bet you anything there's milk bottles in there. What do you want to bet? I mean, look at all this. This is treasure to me. Is that milk? Or is that just juice? I don't know. Look at all this dump. Soda bottles, RC. Coke, lots of Coke. This is from the 70s. Probably not going to find any good bottles in here at all. Highly doubt it. Whoever was living in this house last probably dumped here. Yeah. Doesn't hurt to look though. You never know what you're gonna find. Like that. Antifreeze. DuPont. That's in a can. Cast Spell Cologne Mist. Yeah, this is somebody's dump. Yepper. Imagine there's probably an older layer underneath. See any milk? I don't think that was milk either. And of course there's some modern beer in there. Trash, 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 trash. Lots of trash. Yep. This is what people did with their stuff. I don't see any milk bottles. Some cans. Those cans are always nice to display. Bucket. Looks like another refrigerator. Well, yeah, it's just not that old. Huh. Alrighty then. Well, it's always neat to find stuff like that, but unfortunately that dump's not very old. Scrap some pieces to things if you need it. You never know. Might need a scrap to something. Do something with. Okay. Well, get back to detecting. Okay, so we got a milk bottle, little one. Alright. I'm gonna head that way and start detecting a little bit. See if I can avoid some of this trash now that I know where it is. Okay, so see ya. Yeah, it's just way too trashy over near that house site. And you see in here, just destroyed with trash. These nasty people. Nasty, nasty. So I'm headed back to where I believe the old barn structure was. And doesn't seem to be a whole lot of trash there. So I'm going to start here and I'm going to work my way that way. I believe the old barn structure sat right in here. So, yeah. I'll show you what I find. See. Well, there just wasn't a whole lot to be had. It's just too much trash. This place was just trashed out completely. And it trashed all around the good spots too, and that's sad. And you know, I scoured this place. I covered some serious ground. Went deep in the woods, all around, looking for hot spots, and nope, no axes, nothing like that. But did get a couple things to bring home, so that's always a plus. And I learned a lot about this location. Probably be the last time I come here. It would take like 20 years just to weed through all of the trash just to get back down to the ground where the good stuff is. It'd just take too long. So unfortunately, you run into sites like this. They're quite common. These people just are nasty. They just throw all their trash in these old sites. It's just completely nasty. Can't stand that. This is America, people. America. You know, have some pride in your country. Have some pride in your land. Whew. I don't understand littering. I don't at all. I just don't understand that. You know, you're talking to a guy that, you know, served in the Marine Corps and served in the Army. I think I have like 16 outside of the United States deployments. I've been around this world. I've seen other countries and how nasty they are. This country shouldn't be one of them. Pick up your trash. Throw it in the proper receptacle bin. Take it to the dump. Don't throw it on the ground. It's just nasty. You know, take some pride. Be American. Take some pride in that. So let me show you what we found. Not a lot, but a few keepers. And we got that nice little rigging ring. Those are always good to save. And this little Ford piece, I'll have to research that, figure out what it came off of. It's a little mushed up, but cleaned up, it'll still tell a story. And we got this little mushed up thing here. Clean that up and figure it out as well. Got a nice little mule shoe, got a buckle, and I save all the brass I find. Eventually I'll melt it down into ingots or big blocks or something and save it and cash it in. Nice little milk bottle. I didn't notice at first that it has writing on it. I just go for the shape, pick it up, but yeah, it has writing on it. It says something. So those are always good when it has embossing. Yeah, sweet. And then we had this right here. This is a Daniel Boone's beverage. Probably some kind of soda or something they made. Daniel Boone lived right around here in, I think it's Davies County, not that far away. But I'll tell you how to fix these when you find them broken like this. It's so simple. To cut that off, that broken chip, cut that off. Basically, you take a piece of string, you dip it in some acetone, and you soak it up, and then you tie that string around wherever you want it, and you just light that string on fire. When that string burns, it's going to heat up that glass right on that spot, and all you got to do is tap it, and it'll break it off nice and clean. And then you can take a little sandpaper and you can polish it down, and then you'll have a nice little goblet, a nice little cup, and that's what I'm going to make out of that piece right there. So until I find the full bottle, we're taking that one home with us. Yeah, and it's getting kind of dark out. I love days like this in the woods because it's really nice. You know, it's kind of dark, it's kind of spooky, you know, it's fun, and it sure beats that sunshine just blasting down on me all day. We hate the sun. No, we don't. Hear that wind picking up? Yeah, we're about ready to get dumped on. Even though I'm a Marine and I'm aquatic, I don't like to be in the rain that much. So let's get out of here. Let's get home. Let's get warm. And plan the next hunt. Hopefully it'll be something better than this. So that's 2 spots in a row. Tough spots. This one's full of trash, and yesterday it's just full of bamboo. Tough spots. So I need a good spot. I need some good relics. Make my life happy. Alright, so thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next time.